Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Pyre. We last left off with us in a very molten lava situation. So let's continue the journey. Let's see, the Black Shore. Okay. I'm gonna have faith in the minstrel and take this route. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Jadero is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. Jadero looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls toward the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jadero can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns. Amid the sound of flapping wings, he dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jadero returns, sullen. The exile of the high-wing remnants are letting you pass. For now, it seems they are having some dispute within their ranks, and wish no further trouble for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jadero fuming. For hope lost. Oof. Sorry. Maybe I should have gone the other route. I'm making bad choices in all this. At least it feels like it. At last, you arrive at the nest of Trista, where the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unease, unseen eyes watching your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Oh. A page. Oh. The market. Oh. Hey, you guys. What brings you way out here? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals in the downside. What's this? Righteous Flame. Sunken Shadow. Oof. Pinch of Stardust. Dash of Stardust. That will take all my money. Now let's see. There it is. Rank 18 Talisman. Not bad. So I can get 18 per right, as long as I use it wisely. This should be interesting. Now let's take you off for the time being. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give them a deal. And our new page. The hunt for myrrh. In the words of Galathinian, the Master General. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest, and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp, Haub, that nursed him back to health, and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myrrh would come and search for him, some under employment of the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. Okay. Huh. Did I end up skipping a page? Emperor's collapse. Oh. No, I didn't miss a page. Okay. That's just weird. Alright. Moving on to the right. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trista, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rabble. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their traditions. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jadero glowers after her. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamitha Thine. Thane. I think that's right. The surely one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now. Though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then Hedwyn shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jadero. No, Hedwyn, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the by, how did you make it all the way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away. Hedwyn, but you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jadero storms off as Hedwyn turns to you. What's your take on this, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it. Why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives, here and now, are earnest. She seems alright. Express your reservation. Admit you do not know. Well, for the time being, you tell Hedwyn that you think the group should take its chance with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jadero will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I am Hedwyn. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why, sure, I love a good condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jadero, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. This is for your demon friend. No doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of remnants I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Bid her welcome. I will indeed. Now then. How does the harpy fight?
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now.
No.
Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
Yep.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
Oh.
Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
Interesting garb. From a distance you observe as Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's remnants, heads toward your adversaries in the rites. You? What sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens her bindings on her mask. Hello there, Tamitha. Huh. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again? No, sister. I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine, then savor their defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Pamitha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Uh-huh. Pamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader. Darling, the rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct the rite on your behalf. My wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman refuses to participate in the rite this night so that Pamitha can face her sister. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
Now, let us get started.
Let's see. I think I'll add that to you. Well, I thought you'd never ask there, darling. I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. I had a feeling that was going to happen. No. I was wanting this. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah, you got it, sister. He was not expecting me to pick him. And the little one here, quickness, yeah, I'll add a bit more of quickness to you. Tizo promises to do his best against Tamitha in the essence.
Very well.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader. Darling, if I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the high-wing remnants can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Okay. Tackle. Oh. See, darling, we harps are not so bad. Now, I suppose we'd better get to work, hmm? Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the sky, sisters. Talon formation. And I'll take this.
Begone! Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker.
Tizo.
The imp did it.
Rookie, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? No, I mean, not really. Anyway, what makes you ask? Listen up. My blood sister there. She'll swoop right past you if you're careless, but we harp simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, you just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Uh-huh.
Poor exile.
Nope, 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 nope.
Righteous fire. Careless. Magnificent.
Ouch, is this gonna be a shutout? Oh no, no, no. Got it.
Brilliantly done.
Damn you, Pamitha. You are no true Thane? Thane. To think that you have the gall to call me sister still, after everything you wrought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familial state. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I ought to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone stay back. Ooh.
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores, and it is done. The you-know-who prevailed.
Yes,
As though
yes
the
we did.
scribes themselves stood by their side.
With a perfect pyre, no less.
It's complete.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitorous help could you have beaten us. No, actually, I think I could have done that without Pamitha, but still, I don't think I would have been able to do such a wonderful job. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day with or without my aid. Pamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. At least we beat him, though, huh? My name's Rookie Greentail, by the way, and, I think we're headed back now. So you coming? Sure. I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways. Twould
Nice.
appear that Rookie's not too old to learn new tricks.
Oh, haha, making dog puns. Faster, stronger, and a little better looking, too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Alright, let's see, what do we have here? When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Rookie casts his aura farther than usual. Rookie can jump a second time while airborne. see. I'm going to want... Do I want anything over here? Ta-da. Oh. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay. I think I'll go with this one. Tizo? No, not quite. And I've got no money out of that either. Eh. Okay.
Until the next right.
Well, I didn't banish anybody this time around, but I did do a pretty good performance of getting around to everybody. After prevailing over the essence with great prowess, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pouth into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Tamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Tamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He runs off during the discussion. The minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. There is somewhere I may ask we go, here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? Yeah, sure. Oh? Still in the Black Basin, but the densest woods. Huh. Lou, the Vernal star. Vernal. Ugh, it's a snapping tree. The glade of Lou, directly due west. It is just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, he entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Waking Wood, due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Okay. What do we have here? Kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion, or a very bad one. It's moonshine. Okay. You approach Pantha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling. In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me which you relayed to that nice Headwind boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see. I've business with my blood sister Tamitha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. As to the little quabble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. And we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest, till such a time. Especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. Besides, we harps have a saying. Liar's abode. Liar's abode. Haha. She swoops away before you can respond. Okay. I'm gonna take a look at this. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I'm at your disposal. Ooh. Can't do that right now. Challenge her to a practice right? No. Well, that would probably help with experience. So then we are back on solid land, or something like it, Then this must be Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars until the farthest corners of this land, it seems. Though I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribes themselves just might descend from up on high and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader, sometimes it keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Okay. I will, leave you to it then. And off to Sulphur, Maine. The wagon has hit a snag. Descending the black crags, its wheel is stuck. Gerald is not pleased at all. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jadaryl's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May the sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I am guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward, down the jagged slopes, toward Waking Wood. Her companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Flameberg. Let's see. I think I'll go with this one. I need something to sell. Syl Gilman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths down the black crags, though nothing nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. This night mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader. You must take this knight for a common, craven coward. He buries his head in the soil. When at last you coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort. Haha, this knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Precious crystal. But his fear of heights still remain. Okay. Let's see. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Waking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We suppose to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Ooh, unknown areas, unknown areas. Don't like this. The lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites here. Greymore? Or Needle Field? Ooh, this is a moor, so it's kind of like a bog. Or maybe more of a marsh. Let's go this way. To Needle Field. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Sandalwood is a master at the rites, or used to be. At least. Then, well, it is not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites not far from here. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appeared to match the route you took to this point. Oh, great. Let's go with face. Precision. The woods are so disorientating at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings. For any clues, perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. The Beyonder Crystal. Ah, it's responding. Scribe Trials, 1 available. Well, I think I'll leave it here for now, and we'll pick up with the Scribe Trials in the next part. So until then, see you guys.